If we do this, how do we know it's gonna end any differently than it did before?
Because before you didn't have me.
Hey, new girl. Everybody in this room is about that superhero life.
The weekend box office is set to be dominated by the massively anticipated arrival of Avengers Endgame, with a superhero super flick from Marvel and Disney virtually assured of shattering records with a projected global launch of $850 million, including a potential all-time best of $270 million to $300 million in North America, where it will open with the widest release ever in 4,600 theaters. As it happens, the team of superheroes aren't just poised to, hopefully, save the world. They also seem destined to save the box office, which is in desperate need of some good news, as domestic revenue is running 17% behind the same corridor last year. Avengers Endgame is directed by the Russo brothers, who shot the movie back-to-back with last year's Avengers Infinity War. Not only is Endgame a direct sequel to Infinity War, it's the culmination of the previous 21 titles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a blockbuster series of films that began with Iron Man in 2008 and established Kevin Feige's Marvel Studios as the best in the biz. Infinity War is the current record holder for biggest global opening with $640.5 million made, and the biggest domestic launch with $257.6 million. The title stole the crown from Disney and Lucasfilm's Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which made $248 million, not adjusted for inflation. An important factor to note this time around is that Avengers Endgame is opening in the same corridor as China, unlike Infinity War, which opened 2 weeks after its US release. Some analysts believe Endgame could take in $250 million in its launch in China, where it opens Wednesday. That potentially means that Endgame could cross $1 billion in less than a week of its release. As it is, as of midday Tuesday Beijing time, the tentpole had already reached $90 million in pre-sales, setting a new all-time pre-sales record. That's in addition to the fact that globally, Endgame has already sold more advance tickets in its first 24 hours than any picture in history. Ultimately, Avengers Endgame should have no trouble besting Infinity War's $191 million opening from July last year. In fact, Artisan Gateway, a leading China box office reporting group, predicts Endgame will earn around $270 million during its 5-day opening in China. To read more on this story and for all things Avengers Endgame, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.